Hi, I am Madhubanti. Today I am going to review Banu Mushtaq's Heart Lamp that has won International Booker in 2025. It's a collection of 12 short stories, originally written in Kannada and translated in English by Deepa Bhashti, as you can see. And you will be very surprised to know about that fact that this book was written over 30 years from 1992 to 2023. It's a fictional novel. It is written in very simple and lucid language. A woman's incessant struggle to break the shackle of societal limitations and follow the light of her own heart. That is the main theme of the novel. The story follows Mehrun, a young Muslim woman trapped in deeply patriarchal and orthodox family. After her marriage, she goes through constant emotional and psychological turmoil. Her promiscuous husband cheats on her for a young nurse, and Mehrun was left alone. She came to her parents having the expectation that they would support her, but they turned deaf ears to her problems. Banu Mushtaq represents the inner scream of every Indian Muslim woman through the portrayal of Mehrun's character. Society imposes some norms and restrictions on women, but they should have the choice to lead their own life the way they wish. Mehrun is deeply introspective, sensitive, and intelligent woman. She battles with inner conflicts, societal expectations, and constraints placed on women in a patriarchal society. What makes the character of Mehrun truly exceptional to me is she has never tried to make herself a victim of the society, nor she has rebelled outwardly. Rather, she chooses solitude and spiritual self as her tools of resistance and survival. Some lines I want to read out for you. Material things had become priceless and human beings worthless. Behind those material possessions, people's feelings were on sale. Things decided the relationships between small people with big shadows. A fridge had the capacity to change the life of a young bride. The different colors it came in could play wholly on her young dreams. Such possessions held a prominent spot not only in the house but also in making life decisions. Here we get the notion of dehumanizing effects of materialism. It paints a world where possessions are valued more than people and emotions are treated as commodities. The imagery of a fridge changing a young bride's life is a pointed symbol, hinting at how objects influence relationships, status, and dreams. Another one is there is. Why won't there be? Why don't scholars tell women about the rights available to them? Because they only want to restrict women? The whole world is at a stage where everyone is saying something must be done for women and girl children. But these people, they have taken over the Qurans and Hadiths. Let them behave as per these texts at least. Let them educate girls, not just a madrasa education, but also in schools and colleges. The choice of a husband should be hers. Let them give that. These eunuchs, let them give meher and get married instead of leaking leftovers by taking dowry. Let a girl's maternal family give her a share in the property. This extract establishes a reformist critique of how women's rights, especially within certain religious and cultural contexts, are often acknowledged in theory but denied in practice. Another one is the nib of my reading filled heart has broken. My mouth can speak no more letters to write. I do not know the meaning of patience. If you are to build the world again, to create males and females again, do not be like an inexperienced potter. Come to earth as a woman, Prabhu. Be a woman once, O Lord. The nib of my reading filled heart has broken. The heart is compared to a pen filled with reading, symbolizing deep emotion, love, and intense pain. The broken nib suggests that expression has been cut off, a metaphor for emotional paralysis. And I think it's way better to come as a woman, no matter how much pain you go through, to prove yourself a strong human being. Otherwise, you will experience nothing. And there's no purpose of having such a birth where you can't have any experience and any pain. What is my takeaway from this book is we have to evolve this Mehrun within us. We have to try very hard to keep Mehrun alive within us. within every girl, within every woman. If our inner cry would be suppressed, we will be lost. And moreover, we will lose the strength of self endurance to combat with the grim realism of present world.